Hmm. Alright. Right. Okay, man. Why are you being weird? There we go. Is the stream running fine? Showing low FPS there, but that's natural for that. Looks fine. I do not have any friends online at the moment that could help. Check. La, 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 la. Yeah, use the duty finder. I believe it's in trial. No? Raids? DELTASCAPE. I mean, this is already a funky world, but they really went ham on the robotics. They're even using particle assemblies in this. It's like... Why does it look like that one has an eye? And it doesn't look like there's another one with... Oh, it's turning back this way. Oh, I didn't get to see it all entirely. That's a shame. Ah, so the first raid involves that guy? Called Alteroite. No idea what that name means, but good luck. Okay, so that's why. Oh. Okay, a bunch of balls of fire. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire! They're all getting close. I feel like I should too. Yo, Bahamut! Ah! Classical elements? Is this doing... Either I just missaw something, or this thing's attacks are... Okay, that's downburst. Oh. Rather basic boss so far, but still pretty fun. Yay! It's not looking nearly so choppy on the stream, so maybe upping the bit rate helped. Or maybe just Twitch VODs are screwed up right now? I don't know. Loot. Temporary camp. Well done, my friend. We were lucky enough to witness every moment of your struggle via the DELTASCAPE's various surveillance devices. I dare say we had a better view than you did. Gaining control over them was the extent of our accomplishments for this outing, though I suppose we did also learn your adversary's name. Rest assured, however, that there will be plenty more such outings. Preliminary analysis suggests that there are 4 combatants in the DELTASCAPE, all told, including your friend Alteroy, I'm guessing. Which means you will be required to win 3 further bouts with deltas 2 through 4 in this test world alone. Oh, are there going to be 4 boss fights per area? There are plenty more. Quite why it is so obsessed with determining the strongest being Yeah. Omega's.
Omega seeketh to improve itself, to evolve. This was ever its primary directive. Through contending with mighty foes, it groweth stronger. Having vanquished the vile simulacrum you call Shinryu, a greater adversary was needed. In the absence of such a being, it had but to create one.
So in the name of self-improvement, it wants to make a playmate. And it chose to undertake the task here to avoid outside interference.
In part, the making of life is not Omega's primary function. It bringeth complex beings into the corporeal realm, only at great cost to itself. As such, it employeth this plane to test unfinished works, and it might determine a single entity worthy of creation.
If I understand you correctly, the moment Omega's grand experiment is complete, it will to a creature mightier than Shinryu, and then proceed to fight it. Gods help us all if a battle of that scale should come to pass. The powers unleashed would be enough to bring about another calamity. Assuming the dragon has the right of it, all test subjects must needs be works in progress, save for ourselves, of course. But how then do we explain Alpha? As I recall, it manifested corporeally outside the rift. Then again, it is hardly the most complex of creatures. Mayhap it was finished by accident. I wouldn't think so. Omega seems complicated enough that it wouldn't make that kind of a mistake. Don't you make fun of Alpha? No. He's a good boy, and if it hadn't been for him, we would all have been erased. He might not be strong, but he's brave, and reliable, and adorable. Changing the subject for a moment. Chief, after you lost track of Omega, you said you re-engaged its stasis systems, right? Meaning something somewhere isn't working like it should. I only ask because me and Wedge have done pretty much all we can here, and we're wondering if it might be worth going to Cardio to look into it. That would be a great help. Nero and I can handle things at this end. We'll be off then. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Use your tool and look after my mole. We must pray that Biggs and Wedge are able to repair the stasis system. If they can't, we will have little choice but to see Omega's experiment all the way to its bitter conclusion. A tall order, I concede, and one that would require you to prove yourself the mightiest being in creation. Hope for the best and plan for the worst, which in this case means pressing on with the tests. One moment, Chief. My analysis is yet incomplete, but it would seem Subject Delta 2 is capable of manipulating gravity. How fortunate, then, that I but recently chanced to assemble something which might mitigate its effects. An anti-gravity gimbal. I don't know what a gimbal is, but I know anti-gravity. Oh yeah. Before the queue popped, I was checking to see if that thing actually had eye or if it was just going into something. I doubt anyone does, but if anyone wonders why I had 3 days off between streams, I think it was. My friends didn't get together to play any Back for Blood during that time. I was doing a lot of the unlock quests because I didn't even do the level 60 ones. Oh, here we go. Is it an eye? It looks like an eye, but it's not going to go all the way over from the looks of it. Maybe? I think I see the end there, but it doesn't look like I'll get to see the whole thing. Yeah. So it looks like an eye. But anyways, I also collected the 6 nightmare mounts of Kieran, so I spent some time just to do some boring stuff, so. Black Chocobo! I don't even remember where I got this mount. To battle, you will die. Are there things like that for all of them? Correct me if I'm wrong, but if Midgardsormr had roared, wouldn't we have heard it? I just got this today. I did not anticipate the arrival of that fearsome hound. Interesting. Kieran. Yeah. Boreas. Nay is but a hoofbeat away from nay. Boo! Oh, they're all the same. It would seem there is more to you than meets the eye. They're going to make that joke, but they can't even... But they can't even make an Autobot version? Do they truly believe it makes them look more imposing? Or are they merely compensating for something? Oh, let's be fair, it's always compensation. A car's a car. Okay. DELTASCAPE 2.0. Haha. What the heck? There it is, catastrophe for the havoc. Makes the spell levitate. Oh, somebody died? Well, they were already raising Galaxia. Oh, was there a cast where I was supposed to look away? Oh, well now I feel stupid. I was doing everything so well up until then. No, I still got petrified even... Oh, right. I forgot. I forgot that I changed my controls a little bit. That reminds me of the Hex Dark Sealed Fusion and the Hex Light Sealed Fusion. Although it more resembles Dark Sealed Fusion. Woo! A rousing performance. Lest you wonder, you are not supposed to be able to send of your own volition. The device worked quite as intended. It just wasn't intended for use on the living. Well, let's just say it wasn't exactly in its intended use. At any rate, that's another mighty foe laid low. May I say that I had every faith you would succeed. Ha ha! I doubt we'll be hearing from Biggs and Wedge for a while yet. Shall we push on here in the meantime? Of course. Reliable as ever. Without further ado, then, let us move things along. According to the analysis, your next opponent, Delta 3, is a being named Halicarnassus. The Queen of Dimension Castle? You don't? Well, I suppose a blue-blooded brat such as yourself would have no interest in humble folk tales. It appears a lesson is in order. Halicarnassus is a character from an ancient fable. In the tale, she is one of the chief antagonists, and as such things are wont to unfold. She meets her end at the hands of the heroes. Incurably valiant youths, not unlike our adventurer friend here. Literary historians have speculated that the tale could be loosely based on events which took place in the Fourth Astral Era, but little remains of that age, and there is no way to verify the claim. Indeed, most now assume the story to be a work of pure fiction. You mean to tell me that Omega is populating his grand experiment with fictional characters? No, I don't think so. I think 'twould seem your understanding is yet lacking. Scant grasp have I of that which men know and know not. Mark me, then. Omega hath no soul, no mind's eye in which to envision a rival. To bring forth new life, it must needs draw upon that which hath already been, its every creation being another's conception. This limitation is concealed by the breadth of its existence. It possesseth the means to retain the knowledge of entire eras, and not only of this reflection, yet it perceiveth not this knowledge as we do. Fact, fiction, the distinction holdeth no meaning for Omega. All is equal in its eyes. If a thing is logical, it can be created. Okay. So even if a character is fictional, if the character can be made using logical means, Omega can make it. Surpasses my wildest imaginings, and they were wild indeed. What's the matter, Garland? We adults are thinking... Sid really doesn't like Narrow. Knows that he was ready to continue, and so am I. Let's deal with Halicarnassus. That's right, I can't teleport. I can't teleport in here. I can't teleport. Okay, so I'm sitting on 400. Now I'm down to the waist. I might be able to afford the belt. Disciple of War 2. Gunbreaker. 510. So no, but I can afford the feet. Then let's look at the token exchange. I have a DELTASCAPE lens and a pedal. Oh! So... special foot gear and special head gear. Ah! Interesting. Oh, I wish I could use that one. I'd love to try and make that work. But I'll pick that up since I can. Actually, before I do, I want to just check. That was data log. Yes. Sigmascape. Okay. So yeah. So there's 6? Jeez. I'll put my... Let's go repair. That's the merchant. Here's the mender. Yeah, I don't think there was anything in the... That's what I meant to open up. That's an expanse totem. Okay, so this is ninja gear. Oh, I like that. That a little less, but it still looks nice. I'm not a big fan of the open flourishes. That's waste. Oh, those might be good. Why is it like... Oh. Somebody done goofed. Tire to an in. Store an item. I can't store this? Why can't I store it? I are confessed. Okay, so the torrent stuff can go in. Yeah. And then that can just be... Well, I can keep that in belts now that I think about it. Set that down there. Use this one. Fending, isn't that for, Ooh, I kind of like that red. How about the necklace? Ooh, that's not bad. Bracelet? Other hand. Oh yeah, that could be good. And then what about the ring? Huh, cool. Yeah, fending is tanking gear. Okay. I'll probably just finish the first 4 tonight. Either I don't recognize what he's trying to play, or he's just learning it out, which, hey, everyone starts somewhere. He's probably doing a better job than me. You know, I just want to double check that document I have. $50 plus 30 plus 30 plus 30 plus 30 plus 30 plus 30 plus 30. Yeah. So it should be 60. And then it's 21, 22, 23, 24. Yeah. So as long as I do the Praetorium and one other thing a day, I'll have all of what I want before the expansion comes out. This will not do. That's cool. Oh, here we go. What fools are these who have entered my domain? No matter, you shall remain here for my pleasure. Whoa. Nuts. That was a very fast cone. Oh. Spellblade Blizzard. Spellblade Fire! Soul Reapers, claim your prize. Whoop. Okay. Rock bad! Rock bad! Ability. That is nice to know. That is a great dragon. What makes him so great? I'm gonna go over here. The Queen's Waltz. Oh, I are frozen. Ah! Place Dark Totem. The Queen's Waltz. Limit to break. Aww. Interesting. I wonder if there were more, board changes and the fight just went by really fast. I already have the lens item, so I can pass on that. Aww. I'm glad you're safe. For a moment there, I feared you might croak. Forgive me, you deserve better than that. Thanks to you, we are but one victory away from clearing the DELTASCAPE. Sid is eager to tackle the DELTASCAPE's final test subject. The next battle is with subject Delta 4. This test world's final resident. From what I have been able to gather, your opponent is, and I quote, a great treeborn of agglomeration. A great treeborn of an agglomeration of evil will, which assumes the form of a dark mage. All of which I suggest you ignore. His name is X-Death. That sounds familiar. I swear I've heard X-Death before. And he plays the role of chief antagonist in another ancient tale. Though I was unable to glean the specifics of his abilities, he appears to command the power of the void. When I first encountered the work, I naturally assumed said power to be a metaphor of sorts, but I am quite sure Omega will have interpreted it as something more tangible. Alas, no amount of analysis can tell us what may happen when X-Death calls upon the power of the void. Tell me something, Nero. What happens at the end of the tale? My good triumphs over evil and the heroes defeat X-Death, of course. What did you expect? I expected exactly that, which is precisely what troubled me earlier. If the heroes won, why did Omega not make them its test subjects? If it seeks to determine the strongest being, why would it bother with those who were defeated? That's a very good question. Oh, Biggs, it's the control room, are you? What news? I see. You two take care over there. He reports that the stasis system shows every sign of being engaged, despite the fact that it clearly isn't. What if this is the stasis system? The system may have taken damage during the calamity. Does it look like it can be repaired? Hard to say. They tell me it seems complex even by Allegan standards. Okay. Let's keep on fighting. Good fight. Nero has the right of it. Yeah. Wait a second. I think I already figured it out. We are the adventurers. But it didn't see a need to create us when... Well, it would either fit two categories. It would either A, not see to create us, because it already had applicable test subjects it could draw in, or it saw fit not to create them because the adventurers always came from nowhere. So it sought us. It made Alpha to effectively lure us in. To fit the story narrative. Oh! I'm getting 2 from this. Nice! So heck, I could just do the Praetorium and one of these DELTASCAPes for a quick fight. And that would be my daily stuff done. Although I'll probably get one more mount before I hit the cheaper stuff. So let's see, if I get the cheaper mount... If I get a cheaper mount, what would that do? I would get it in 3 days. So that'd be 230, and it would take 3 days, and there was 24, so that'd be divided by 21. So that would not do. What if I... So it would be 17... Wait, no, it would take 2 days. So 230 divided by 2. Yeah. So then it would be 1734.51. So then it'd be 210 divided by 21. Well, that would just be Praetorium then. Okay, so it seems like I'm just going to end up doing the Praetorium no matter what. Oh well. But at least it means that after I get this next 50, I can just do the Praetorium. Finally, it is in my grasp, the power to control all creation, the power of the void. What? What did I die from? It said Doom. What's Doom? pop that cooldown to get my stuff back. Vulnerability up and paralysis. Why was he... And do that. Do that. I have 2 vulnerability ups. That means I'm probably going to be annoying for the healers. Oh, gets to the edge. I've never seen that mechanic before. What the heck? Okay. There are black holes. They are moving away, so I'm assuming I want to move away. I haven't seen that Doom mechanic show up. Do that. Black hole. A wind-up X-Death. Ah. Shaft, minion, yeah. I mean, oh, cutscene. But you know, that would also explain, like my earlier theory would explain why they made a chocobo. We're very familiar with chocobos, and it would pique our interest as to why it came out of nowhere. When the shell around this place began to crack, we feared the worst. I'm Nero. I'm going to fold my arms in the most extravagant way possible. Given that all of us are present and corporeal, does this mean this area is no longer the DELTASCAPE? DELTASCAPE shutdown complete. Alpha Group is victorious. Congratulations. Your combat has been archived for future matchmaking. Results from other test worlds are still pending. In the meantime, please tend to your hurts and await further instructions. And with that, we've taken a significant step towards solving the mystery that is Omega. All in all, I'd say things were proceeding rather smoothly. We couldn't have done it without you, old friend. Come, let's return to reality and enjoy what rest we can. Oh, are there bits of this quest that are outside? Indeed. Too smoothly. I hate how needlessly extravagant and over the top you are, Nero, but I agree. Doubts mortal, but they are misplaced. Omega could have conducted its test in complete secrecy, unbeknown to all. Yet not only did it betray its presence to you, it allowed you to come this far. I feel like it's going more towards my theory. It's the catalyst for the adventure. And Alpha probably doesn't even know. Unless it's just acting cute. Not thine own purpose. Then we can but watch and wait. Alpha's just like, what? I need to stop hitting those drugs. Outcome unexpected. Projections gave Delta subjects the upper hand. Is it referring to all the Delta subjects as in us included? Or the Delta subjects as in what we were fighting? Because that either implies we're stronger than Omega thought, or that it thought that our combat data would be stronger than it thought. Outcome supports hypothesis. As previously observed, certain beings may unleash hidden potential when subjected to stress. So it's using us as a variable factor, yes. Initiating new test. Subject Alpha Group members to severe stress. Searching database for suitable event. Event found. The death of a comrade. Is it going to kill Biggs or Wedge? I'm certain Sid wouldn't die, and I'm certain Nero wouldn't die. So that leaves to me either Biggs, Wedge, and Alpha. But I don't see why Alpha dying would unlock our potential. And the only way I could see Sid or Nero dying would be if they were either just replaced with a copy, which wouldn't be satisfying, I would feel, or if them dying was actually fate. Feels good to be back on solid ground. Thank you again, old friend. You did well too, Alpha, fearlessly going into battle whenever you were called upon. We're glad to have you with us. Speaking of which, are you comfortable joining us out here? I'll take that as a yes. Well then, at the risk of obeying Omega's orders, I suggest we permit ourselves a moment's respite. But mayhap I should take this opportunity to compile the results of our investigation thus far. No rest for the righteous. Having reached a milestone in the investigation. Okay, well, I'm going to leave it at that for tonight. But yeah, this is interesting.